G'day guys, welcome to Ringmaster Images. Come through. Well, as you can see, this is where the magic happens at Ringmaster HQ, where we custom make graphics and decals for motocross and enduro bikes. Been going for 15 years, and today we're going to show you guys how to fit our new MXTV graphics for the crew at MXTV. Come along. You might be wondering why I'm sitting on a couch and not at the factory. Truth is, it makes your job a hell of a lot easier if you can fit your graphics in a warm environment. The material's a little bit more pliable. It takes a bit of time and there's no point in rushing it. What you need, methylated spirits or something similar to clean your plastics down, even if they're brand new. A couple of rags, one for cleaning down, one for helping apply the stickers. Stanley knife, a hairdryer will help when we get to a few of the trickier parts. Don't use a heat gun. Let's get cracking. A lot of options with plastics these days. Polysport do a couple of options. You can get an original OEM kit, which is basically stock standard colours. What Brendan decided to go for was sort of your more classic Kawasaki look. He went for a green front end and a black rear end. If you're going to go to the trouble of decking out your bike and spending a few bucks on stickers, why not do the plastics as well? A lot of people can't afford to do so sometimes, but like I said, you can pick up a whole stock kit for 150 bucks. You know, you don't have any scratches in your guards, there's no dirt anywhere. When you put the stickers on, you've got a smooth surface for them to go on. You don't have to worry about cleaning off your old guards. Before you do anything, grab your sticker, hold it up on the plastic, make sure that they've given you the right plastics. You know, a couple of times you hear people saying, I've got my stickers and they don't fit, and you tell them to have a look on the back of the guard or even on the tag of the plastics and make sure that they've been sold the right model. If you've got the wrong model and you start sticking the sticker on, you're in strife. You don't want it overly saturated, but it will dry out anyway. Get right in there, make sure you give it a good rub, grab your sticker, make sure that's got a nice sharp fold on it so it's not lifting the sticker too much off the plate. Line it up to where you want its best final spot to be. Stick that little section down. Wrap your thumb or your finger around the rag so that you can feel all the ridges in the plastic. And what we'll do is basically just rub in an upwards and downwards motion. Doing it this way just ensures that there'll be absolutely no air bubbles getting caught underneath as we're going. There you go, done. This piece we've got here is the main large piece, and as you can see, we've got two smaller pieces. What we're going to do is we're going to stick the larger piece on first. It's a similar principle with your side plate and your airbox. You'll always put your side plate sticker on before you put your airbox sticker on. Reason being, you put the larger piece on first. When it comes to putting the smaller piece on, in this case it's these two, on the side plate section at your airbox. Once you've got the large piece on, you can then try and manipulate just a little bit if you need to, where things need to move left or right or up or down a little bit. With a little bit of tension, pulling it so the sticker's not floppy. Make sure all your holes are nice and lined up. Stick it down, and then what you'll see I'm going to do here is run my thumb straight along that main line that the direction of the stickers went. Holding the section down that we've just stuck down, I'll pop the sticker back up again. This is quite important because what this allows us to now do is lay these down with our rag or our thumb and make sure there's no air bubbles. It wasn't stuck down properly, and you get a little bit of heat to it. You know, stick your bike back out in the garage, a bit of condensation can get under there, and then you've got air bubbles again. And run along the line of the decal that we just laid it down on, sticking the main larger sections of the decal down first, and then rubbing up into any of the little smaller holes as we go. Now the main thing that I'm going to do here is we've got a curve that we need to try and follow the line of. Okay, this section back here doesn't matter, that gets folded under, it goes under the seat and it gets covered up anyway. If there's a bit of extra hanging over, you just trim it off and it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do here is, while I'm still holding the sticker up, is I'm going to follow this line, rub my finger down along this line, make sure the sticker follows the contour of the guard, exactly like that. Once you do this a few times, guys, look, it's not as hard as what everyone thinks. You take your time, you do exactly what we've done here today. You come to a warm environment, makes the sticker nice and pliable, clean it up, start off slow, just do a little corner to start with. Once it's lined up, then you can just go ahead and do the rest. Line up as best as possible when we're done. That way when we get to a section, We've already eyed it off and we know that it's going to sit in a certain position. I'm just holding the sticker, pulling a little bit of attention on the sticker just to make sure it doesn't flop down onto the guard so I can rub it as I go. And I'm just getting a good eyeball view of the holes and making sure that they're still going to stay lined up as I rub the sticker down. That way I know as I go it's all going to be in the best possible position. But where you've got your little creases, get your thumb, go upwards in the direction of the crease, straight through the centre of the crease, basically splitting the crease into two, smaller creases, smooth it down. Now that the sticker's on, we're just going to grab the hairdryer, run around the edges of the decal in any little folds or creases. What that does is softens the sticker up. It allows the adhesive on the sticker to bond to the guard a little bit more. Make sure all the folds and creases are permanently stuck down. They're not going to pop back up when you get back to the garage. And then just trim off any little excess edges that might be hanging over. The good thing about a side plate is, although they're hard to fit, you've got this main line that you can work along. And as with the fitting instructions that we always supply, you work along this main line to start with. And then once you stick that main line down, you can proceed to stick the sticker down this way and stick the sticker up that way. So as we need to go this way, I'm going to start from the front end. Normally the front end's the best end to start with. You've got an airbox sticker that you need to line up, so you've always got to keep that in mind. Okay, so if you make sure that this edge where the airbox sticker is going to go onto and your bolt hole and everything's nice and lined up, when you go ahead and line the rest of the sticker up, even though that's going to, well, should be still be in place, it will be. You've started off in the best area, so when you stick your airbox sticker on, all your little holes and your lines and any part of the graphic that needs to line up with it are going to be in the best possible spot. Because the guard's so curved, I'm going to cut the backing paper off. It's a lot easier than folding it. The thing with these kinds of stickers is they're so thick. If you've got soapy water or a solution underneath it and you're trying to use a squeegee on it, it's so damn hard to try and get all the air bubbles out with a wide squeegee than it is with your thumb. We're doing it dry, and once they're on, they're on. Alrighty guys, we're done. Hopefully that's given you an idea on how to stick a sticker kit onto your guards. The key things to remember: clean down your surface first, make sure you've got a couple of rags with you, don't be scared to lift the sticker up, line your holes up, work slowly, and when you're all done, run over it with a hairdryer and double check.